Today is Monday, June 7th, 2021. This is Roxcyn on YouTube, and I am playing Swagbucks Live. Let me turn the volume up. And welcome everyone. Hopefully it's not too loud. Just let me know. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Hey, Drew Beacon. Hey, Secret. It's really a pleasure, Roxanne. I don't know. Okay, how you doing? Oh, thank you, Secret, for joining. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, you like doing them with even leader. That is exciting though that you are getting that job. Hey, he. Good luck, everyone. Oh, yeah. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. Oh, damn, you want the code too? That's crazy. Mm. No way, you got a promo?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome.
Hey, Hal.
Welcome back. Welcome here. Welcome, one and all. Happy to have you. Hope you had a great weekend. I just have to shout out our design team once again, doing great work with this graphic for our 80s movie game. How many of y'all know this image? How many of y'all remember these boxes for VHS tapes?
Yep.
You know, you'd have the tape, you put the label on the tape, also the label on the box, you'd write all the things you were recording onto it. But these were like the gold standard of tapes. Anybody, if you're in the comments and you know this tape, what brand is this a tribute to? Let's see who knows. A lot of people up there saying, still remember, some people still watching VHS. That was in our daily poll today, as a matter of fact. We asked if people still have a VCR. And there were a good number of you, like 23% when I looked, that said that you had one and you still used it. We got an RCA, Polaroid, both incorrect. Maxell, there we go, Miss Jenny 83. You got it right. That is a tribute to the Maxell box. Polaroid also had that rainbow on there too, but this is, we had a meeting about it. We looked at different images, and I said, look, this is the Maxell VHS box. This is what we had when I was a kid. You gotta turn this into an image. And we talked about the background for the actual game being the cassette, but you know what? That would have been crazy and too difficult, and this is so nice to look at. I love having it on my screen. I hope you love having it on your screen too, because that screen is about to get filled up with a bunch of questions. So get ready, because in the time it took for us to talk about that, guess what? It's already time to begin. So get ready for a blast from the past with this 80s movie edition of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. If you didn't know, today is VCR Day. We're honoring that with a game from the era when VHS was king. Here is a look at what you are playing for today. That's $1,000, and when you correctly answer all 10 of our multiple choice questions about the films and stars of the 1980s, you will win your share of it. In this game, you will also earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1. And that's the case even if you get eliminated, so stick around no matter what. If you don't stick around until the end of the game to claim them, in that case, when you get eliminated, then you don't get to keep them. You have to add them to your account. It takes like 2 seconds. You click a button and then it's done. If you are a winner today, if you get a piece of this $1,000 grand prize, you don't have to claim anything. You will get your bonuses automatically rolled into your share of that grand prize. And for you newcomers, once per game, the first time you are eliminated, as long as it is before question number 10, you can rejoin. You can get yourself back in the game. There are free rejoins. I'll tell you how to get one later. Or you can spend SB, but very little. Even if you paid to rejoin once, you will still come out ahead with all the bonus SB you would earn. Even if you didn't win a piece of the grand prize after that. But I have faith in all of you. I think you're going to do really well. And U.S. players, don't you forget that you've got a 5 SB swag code coming up later in the game. So stick around no matter what. Now, when a comment's here and it don't look good, who are you going to call? Comment busters.
Blockbuster.
Now that they're gone, we are heading into the warm-up because we ain't afraid of no quiz. Here is question number 1. In The Breakfast Club, where do the main characters spend most of the movie? In a gym, in detention, or in a car?
B.
The Breakfast Club. Oh, John Hughes. King of 80s teen movies. You see them as a brain, an athlete, a basket case, a princess, and a criminal. But collectively, they're known as the Breakfast Club after serving out their Saturday detention. So detention is the answer. 94% of you getting that one right. Well done. But 6% of you mess with the bull. You get the horns. You got eliminated on that one. But you can always rejoin. And I already see everybody doing that. Pretty much everybody out, coming right back in. We have over almost 32,000. I think we might get there if some of our stragglers show up, as they're wont to do, and then use their rejoin so they still have a shot at this $1,000 grand prize. In fact, we are getting around the corner. This is my favorite John Hughes movie. I love The Breakfast Club. And it's tough. There are a lot of really good John Hughes movies. Even his later stuff is really, really good. Curly Sue, not a bad movie. Might be worth checking out, but that's 90s. We're talking about the 80s here. We are ready to move on to question number 2. From here on out, you'll get 1 bonus SP for every question you get right, you latecomers. Here is question number 2 worth 1 bonus SP if you get right. Theme park Griswold's trying to visit. Oh, did it queue? There it is. What theme park are the Griswolds trying to visit in National Lampoon's Vacation? Is it Wally World, Disneyland, or Six Flags Magic Mountain?
Wally World.
Where are they trying to go? Poor Clark. All he wants in this world is quality time with his wife and kids, but the universe conspires against him as he drives from Chicago to California to visit. The answer, sorry folks, the park's closed. The moose out front should have. 90% of you are going to break in and do it anyway. You're going to ride all those rides with John Candy as a security guard and the actor they had play the owner of Wally World, who looked very much like Walt Disney. Great casting, very funny. Imogen Coca's in that movie. Christy Brinkley, that was her big film break after being a world famous. 5% of you saying Disneyland, 5% saying Magic Mountain. Both of those, fortunately, are incorrect. And there's even a callback in Christmas Vacation when they're drinking eggnog. They have the moose, Wally World, the moose, Marty the Moose. Is that his name? Marty the Moose. They have Marty the Moose little crystal glasses that they drink out of. That's their eggnog set. Nice little nod. Let's move on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is your question. Who played John Rambo? Was it Arnold Schwarzenegger, Chuck Norris, or Sylvester Stallone?
Sylvester Stallone.
Who played John Rambo? In 1982's First Blood, he's a tortured vet, but by 1985's Rambo, he's a commie-busting action hero who returns to Vietnam, and in both cases, and the films that followed, he was played by Sylvester Stallone. Hey, it's me, Rambo. Hey. 96% of you getting that one right. Well done. You knew. There's such a marked difference. There are very few first to second movies that are that different than First Blood, based on a novel, where he's a vet, he's mistreated, it triggers PTSD, and then he goes crazy in the woods and starts taking people out, and his sergeant, played by Richard Crenna, has to come in to help calm him down. Brian Dennehy, the villain in that movie, and then in 1985, he's a full-on star. He's just he's out there just returning to Vietnam to get POWs. Crazy, violent film. That is like the action film. That's all the action films of the 80s. That's where it really, really started. That kicked off a whole trend. Let's move on to question number 4. We still have almost 30,000 people in the hunt for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 33,200 of you playing in total. And all of you will earn yourselves 1 bonus SB by correctly answering question number 4. Here it is. What is the motto of the Goonies? Is it Goonies always tell the truth, Goonies never say die, or Goonies for life? What is the motto of the Goonies? What keeps those kids going deeper into the caverns of Astoria, Oregon to hunt for One-Eyed Willie's treasure? Well, maybe it's the fact that Goonies never say die. Goonies never say die. 81% of you getting that one right. That's right. This one here, this is my wish, my dream. 81% of you, that dream's coming true. But for 19% of you, it didn't come true. So you're taking it back. You're taking them all back. But you can always come back into the game with a rejoin. And I already see over 2/3 of you doing exactly that. Still over 27,600 of you in grand prize contention. Let's move on. More bonus SB incoming. Plus, don't forget, U.S. players, that 5 SB swag code coming up later on. But first, let's get to question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. How do gremlins multiply? Is it getting wet, eating after midnight, or exposure to sunlight? Which of those make gremlins
eating after midnight, isn't it? Isn't it Arabic? I forget.
Now, if a mogwai eats after midnight, they turn into a gremlin, although they still retain their vulnerability to sunlight, and water still makes them multiply.
It's water, okay.
Wet is what makes them multiply. Both gremlins and mogwai alike. 69% of you getting that one right. Well done. But Stripe got to 31% of you. He took you out. He took that motorized chair you used to get up the stairs and rocketed it out of the house. But you can bring yourself back, and you can do that. I know you can. Already over half of you have done just that. Show off that 80s movie knowledge. And if not, it's okay if you don't come back in. If you say, listen, I don't have a free rejoin. I don't want to spend the 1 SB, but I want to keep earning bonus SB. You can do that. You don't have, just don't go anywhere, is what I'm saying. If you're going to rejoin or if you're going to play for bonus SB, both are noble pursuits. But right now you get nothing. It makes no sense at all. The only thing that makes sense to me right now is moving on to question worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. The movie takes place during which war? Is it World War II, the Korean War, or the Vietnam War?
Vietnam War? I believe Vietnam War.
Both these movies take place during the same war. Films of a given era often look 15 to 20 years into the past. And movies like these two, along with Casualties of War and Hamburger Hill, take place during the Vietnam War. Cool. Vietnam War is the answer. 93% of you getting that one right. How many of you remember Casualties of War? I know we didn't have it in here, but I mentioned it with Michael J. Fox. Sarge, I don't know about this, Sarge. And everybody's like, what is Marty McFly doing? The Vietnam War. That was him doing like a serious war film with Sean Penn. A young Sean Penn. But Platoon and Full Metal Jacket are both incredible movies. Not easy to watch, but they're both very, very good. Let's move on to question number 7, shall we? Because you did so well with that one. It's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Who did the writer of Dirty Dancing asked to play Mrs. Schumacher? Is it Betty White, Dr. Ruth, or Katharine Hepburn? The writer of Dirty Dancing.
Hepburn?
This person played Mrs. Schumacher. Who was it? It might have been a fun bit of stunt casting. But I think getting an actor instead of a famous sex therapist was the right choice. Dr. Ruth.
It was Dr. Ruth.
Talking about. Okay. Yes, Dr. Ruth Westenheimer. 69% of you.
Wow, I never would have guessed that.
That was the tough one. That was the difficult question. You did so well. You nailed it. Only 31% of you eliminated. I'm hoping, I already see that over half of you had not been prior eliminated.
Dr. Ruth. How
prior. If I want to speak correctly, which I always do. I'm doing my best here, folks. This game moves like a runaway train. I'm just trying to stay aboard. But we still have almost 20,000 people in grand prize contention, and that's pretty good. So let's move on to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. What was the first Indiana Jones movie? Was it Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, or The Last Crusade?
Is that A?
First.
The Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Audiences didn't know what they were in for when this movie dropped in 1981. But soon, they were introduced to and delighted in Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Raiders of the Lost Ark, that was the first one. 97% of you getting that one right. Now, chronologically, the stories take place at different times. If you were going to do it chronologically, it would be Temple of Doom, then Raiders of the Lost Ark, and The Last Crusade. We didn't ask chronologically. We said, which was the first movie? And the first movie was Raiders of the Lost Ark. What a great film. It holds up. Every time I watch it, I think that. And I watch it often. It is ageless. So good. Part of that's the score. John Williams. Got to shout him out. Let's move on to question number 9, our second to last question, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Which movie was the first time that Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse appeared together in a scene? Was it E.T., Pretty in Pink, or Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
First time together. Which movie was it? Both Disney and Warner Brothers were so protective of their stars that they both had to have the same amount of screen time in the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Of course, yes, Toontown. They were there too. Well, actually, they jump out of the plane. They have parachutes, and they're hanging out with Eddie as he's falling. 98% of you, that's 18,142 people who have made it this far and are ready for our final question. Well done. You've done so well today. I bet you've had fun. And if you have, why not share that fun with others? Tell your friends and family about it. Send a text, send an email, or post to social media using the hashtag SBLive. But include your share link no matter what. You can get that by clicking the invite or get more rejoins button in the main menu of this app. If people sign up with it, you get a free rejoin. Now, I love saying this every time. Beneath a blanket of smooth milk chocolate lies a thin, crispy wafer filled with a creamy hazelnut filling, all topped with a delicate dark chocolate drizzle. And when you try it, you can earn yourself some SB. Just add Kinder Bueno Mini to your list in the in-store deals area of Swagbucks shop. Magic Receipts, I think it's called. Then buy one package of Kinder Bueno Mini in-store at CVS or online at cvs.com.
Kinder Bueno,
Earn 150
that looks
SB when you
good.
upload your receipt. Buy two and earn 600 SB. You have to be a U.S. player to take advantage of this offer, but when you check it out after the game, you will find a 5 SB swag code on the offer page, you U.S. players. So here's what you do. At the end of the game, there will be a Kinder Bueno Mini image that will show up on screen. You're going to click that, and it will take you to a page that has your code. Then you can copy that and enter it anywhere swag codes can be redeemed. It'll be there until 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Time. And those of you who are not grand prize winners but are sticking around, you have to claim your bonus SB first. So once you do that, you will see the image, so don't get worried if that claim button comes up first. Okay. 18,348 people vying for a piece of a $1,000 grand prize. Over 32,700 of you total are here with us. All of you can earn yourselves one bonus SB by correctly answering the final question of our 80s movie game. Here is question number 10. In which 80s movie does Johnny Five come alive? Is it Back to School, Short Circuit, or Always?
Short Circuit.
Which 80s movie does Johnny Five come alive? A robot built for war is changed after lightning strikes, brings him to life as he learns more and more about the world in 1985's Short Circuit. Johnny Five is alive! 17,502 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize. Well done. We said need input, and you gave us all those correct answers. Each of you taking home 6 SB plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Alicia Borg, you are a winner. Congratulations to you. Miss Rock 11, if you smell what Mr.
Oh, we're buffering.
To every single one of you grand prize winners, and congratulations to those of you who are bonus SB and stuck around to claim them. You are winners as well. And as you earn these SB, don't forget to go redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Thanks for playing along with us today, everyone. You did a fantastic job. Why don't you come on back tomorrow for our Tuesday game, huh? This has been Swagbucks Live, and I hope all of you have a great evening.
Guys, great job again. Congratulations to the 17,502 winners. Have a great night, day, afternoon, wherever you are, and we will catch you on the next one. Goodbye, everyone.